Well, hello friends, it's Amy Frillici with the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio, and today I have an awesome new sneak peek for you. This card features a bunch of product from our new Occasions catalog. This is like the best time of year, the most fun in terms of like being a demonstrator because you can get this stuff early and then you get to play with it before anybody else can, which is one of those like awesome perks. And by the way, if you, I say demonstrator, but basically all you need to do is buy the starter kit and then you can be a demonstrator too. You don't have to do anything with it. Lots of people just buy the starter kit to get that 20% off of all of their future orders. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. I can answer any questions you have on that. But basically, you get to get product early before anybody else does, and you get 20% off at least on everything that you buy, or maybe you sell to a friend or two, or whatever. So anyway, like I said, let me know if you have any questions on that, but I want to go ahead and show you. So this is our new Occasions catalog, 2018 Occasions catalog, and our theme for this year is love it, live it, share it, because Stampin' Up! Is going to be celebrating their 30th anniversary. They're 30 years in business. Toward the end of the year, I think it's like October or so, we will be celebrating at our onstage event. They're going to have an onstage event actually in Orlando next November, which will be a perfect time to go to Florida, I think, especially as I'm sitting here and I'm watching the first snowfall has just occurred for us here in Michigan. So yeah, warm sunny weather in Florida next year sounds pretty awesome to me. But anyway, I want to show you a couple of different things that we are using on this card, and this one might kind of throw you. The first one, let's see if I can lift this up. I am on page 15 of our Occasions catalog, and can you see this is called the Sweet Soiree Designer Series paper, and I'm going to show you this to you because it is really awesome. We are using that little polka dot piece. I was kind of thinking I wanted to make a baby card. This card I did for a swap that I participated in recently, so I was trying to find something that I could use for baby. And so like I said, this is kind of surprising because this particular piece that we used on this card looks baby to me, but everything else is really beautiful and floral and embossed. So after I show you the other things we use on this card, I'm going to actually show you that paper, all of it, because it is beautiful. The other thing that we are using is on page 51 of the Occasions catalog, and can you see this is the Amazing Congratulations stamp set. I'm going to kind of try to get that right up in the camera so you can see. So it's kind of one of those 3-step stamps where you stamp kind of the outline, first of all, that congratulations, and then there are 2 different stamps. You stamp the second one and then the third one in either like a lighter or a darker color, and it just kind of gives like a really pretty, they call it like a what do they say? Multi-toned brush stroke effect. I'm going to have a hard time saying that quickly. But can you see here are the examples that they show in the catalog too, with that kind of lighter and darker shading on it. So it's just a really fun stamp set. So I'm going to show you how to use that today. And then let's see the other thing. Oh, you know what? I forgot. It was back on this page. Where was it? What did I say? Page, yeah. Was that page 13? We are also using the Scattered Sequins Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing Folder. Wow, could they give that any longer of a name, huh? But anyway, it looks kind of like sequins when you emboss them. And then it's the dynamic folder, so it's got kind of those levels of impression that it makes. So it's not just kind of one-dimensional impressions, it's multi-dimensional, I would say. So that's pretty fun too. But let me show you. This is the Designer Series paper. Can you guys see this? And I've just pulled out the one, well, I guess it was 2 sheets. So you're not going to, I'll show you what we're actually using on the card in a sec. But these are all of the other pieces that you get. Let's pull them right out in this pack of paper. So can you see? And this one's actually, it is, yeah, it's kind of got like a silver foil in it, if you can see that. And then the back side is, oh, this one would be cute for a birthday, or I'm sorry, a baby card too, like a baby boy card. Is that kind of fun? What's next? Ooh, check this out. I feel like I have it kind of sideways, don't I? Look at, this is like beautiful wedding cake paper, or like birthday cake paper too. But again, it's got that kind of silver embossing. Beautiful, beautiful. On the back side, oh, some fun. This must be old olive and white striped paper. And then, and this is embossed too. Can you see it in the light? Oh, I hope. Oh my gosh, it's like glittering. It's beautiful. Kind of almost looks like snowflakes. I don't even know. Maybe Flirty Flamingo. I didn't look at the back. What are, nope. It's on the, I'm not going to worry about it, but I think this might be Flirty Flamingo. I was going to look to see what the colors were. And then some more really pretty floral. This one does not, it doesn't look like, kind of, seems like one side kind of has a foil texture to it. Oh, excuse me. That just shook everything. I apologize. Okay, hopefully no one got sick over that. So yeah, one side has kind of a foil finish to it. You can see this one right here too. Can you kind of see that? Oh, it's glimmer, shiny, beautiful paper. But then the other side does not have a foil. Oh, this is all here. I was thinking I had the one baby paper. I guess I didn't look at it very closely, but these could all be used for cute, like sweet little baby cards, couldn't they? Some, see, right? You could make some baby boy cards with this and some baby girl cards with this. Oh, that'll be fun. And then let's see, the last one, more beautiful flowers. These look like stamps that we have too, right? And again, can you see that? Oh, when you get that, oh my gosh, right? Just the light, right? The right light, did I? I'm tongue-tied today. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful paper. And then the back side, some more. I think that's Flirty Flamingo. This is what I was trying to do. I was trying to lift this up to see the colors. You all know this, right? So in tiny print, we need to get our like reading glasses out. The colors in this paper, Designer Series paper, are Berry Burst, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Marina Mist, Old Olive, Powder Pink, Rich Raspberry, and Whisper White. So what I'm calling Flirty Flamingo, I think they must be calling Calypso Coral. I'm betting that you could use either one of those. So anyway, this is just a beautiful pack of paper. Look at that. Oh my gosh. All those, see all the foil on this side? Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We are going to have so much fun with that paper this spring or winter for now, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and I think we're going to do our embossing first. I like to get that that big shot work kind of done and out of the way, and then we can move on to more fun stuff. Okay, so for this one, I have my big shot, and then I have my big shot platform. We only need, because this, where's the embossing folder? Right here. So this is one of those super duper thick embossing folders. Can you kind of see the sequins, scattered sequins? So it kind of looks like that other Softly Falling where they've got just a few sequins here and then even more down below. Because this is so thick, we only need one clear cutting piece, or whatever you want to call them. It's not cutting this time, right? So I'm going to put my paper inside the embossing folder. I'm going to lay that down on there, and then you can see, so I only have one of these on top. I don't have one underneath, so keep that in mind. If you try to put both of them through there, you're going to ruin something. So let's see. We'll get this cranking through here. There we go. Okay. Moving the big shot out of the way because I think that's the only thing I need this for, right? And let's take a look. What did it do? Oh, look at those cute. Okay, can you see? They are like sequins. I did this so quickly with my swap, I didn't even really pay that much attention to the details. But can you see? It does, that one in particular, the smaller, it's a little bit harder to tell, but yeah, looks like sequins to me. Okay, what else do we need to do? Oh, I know, because here's that paper. I forgot to show you guys that too. So this is the little paper that we are using, and then the back side, can you see? Because I used everything in my swap. I kept one out so I could do a video on it for you all. So this is kind of an old olive and then silver foil, and then we're using that kind of dainty polka dot paper. I wanted to round the corners of just a couple of the sides. I didn't round those, obviously. So we don't have a corner rounder punch right now, but what we do have is our envelope punch board. So this one works perfectly as well. You just put that right up in the top there and then press down with the heel of your hand. It makes a perfect little rounded corner. So I'm going to do that, kind of get that out of the way. Okay. Now I think, oh, we are ready to do our stamping. Okay, I got to sit down for this. I have a little catch in my throat. I apologize. Okay, so to remember how I did this, okay, so I brought an extra piece of paper just in case, because this, okay, I am half tempted to tell you, I'm going to do another video, at least on how to do the stamping on this once I get my Stamparatus, which hopefully is going to be, I think it's pretty soon actually, because this is the perfect stamp set for the Stamparatus. So you can see you could stamp the outline and then part of the congratulations. And I think I did, I'm gonna have to look at my example. Yep, I used Old Olive and Pear Pizzaz. So I used the Old Olive on this and then the little bit lighter Pear Pizzaz on this one. And you can kind of see how, you see how it's kind of lighter and darker on there. But it is a little bit difficult. You can see, I mean, some of them I did better than others. I kind of got it, I did well on the front end of the word and the back end. I don't know, I got a little tippy at times, but that's all right. But the Stamparatus is this is gonna be perfect every single time we stamp this. I cannot wait to show you guys that. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you a couple of my attempts that I did not like. So I started with the outline and I could not, if I would have used my Stamp-O-Majig, but I was not in the mood to use that. So I'm waiting for my Stamparatus instead. So can you see the outline? I could not get it lined up. So I basically decided to not use that stamp for now till I get my Stamparatus. But I did kind of do that lighter and darker shading on that one. And then this one as well, can you see? I again did the outline, but I haven't figured out how to make that look good yet. So I just want you guys to see those. That's kind of the idea if you use the outline. I think it probably looks better with the little bit lighter. I think that's what they even kind of recommend that you do. But I couldn't get it lined up. So I said, forget that for now. We're just gonna use these two stamps and I still think it looks really, really cute. So let's see if I can do this while I'm on the camera here. So I've got my Old Olive ink. I've got my backup paper just in case I need it. So this one, yeah, you can tell that says congratulations a little bit more. Okay, so I'm inking this up. Okay, get this all inked up in my Old Olive ink. And I'm going to stamp kind of toward the top because I have to do a little bit more stamping down on the bottom. Okay, so ooh, that looks interesting right now, right? Okay, and then I'm going to use my Pear Pizzaz ink, and I'm going to ink this guy up, get him pretty well inked up. And okay, I got to stand back up for this. And of course the camera's like right in the way, but let me see. I got to move that over a little bit. Okay, so I'm trying to get that O and the G and the N. Those were the ones I was kind of eyeballing before. Oh, I feel like it's going to look good, but let's see once I lift this up what it looks like. Oh, that is awesome. That might be about the best one that I did, probably because I'm not making like 20 or so of them, right? I might have, not saying that I didn't take my time on the other ones, but I think that might be about as perfect as it's going to get. So that's like Stamparatus worthy right there, I would say. The other thing, can you see, I did the little swoosh. I did that in Pear Pizzaz, and then, so congratulations, and then on your new little one, we're going to do that in Old Olive. So I got to make sure, yep, I got Pear Pizzaz right here, so I'm going to do my little swoosh, so cute. And then on your new little one, ink that up in my Old Olive ink. And I kind of lined up the O about where that swoosh was. Yep, okay, good enough. Huh. Oh my gosh, I'm just so happy with how well I stamped that. And like I said, I brought an extra piece because I thought maybe I would need it, but phew, I did not. Okay, so on the back of this, I'm going to put a bunch of dimensionals because I wanted this popped up on here. So we're going to kind of build this whole sentiment. Where's that piece that okay, I gotta, you know, you always feel like you're organized and yet you're just never organized enough, right? Okay, so this piece we're gonna add next. I'm gonna use my Fast Fuse to adhere this because I've got that texture on the paper and I think it doesn't allow things to stick quite as well as if it was a flat surface. Okay, so I'm gonna rub that guy on there. Then I'm gonna take off all of my dimensionals and I'm gonna put this guy on the back. They're sticking everywhere, so it's super dry here in Michigan. now that winter has totally hit. So it's like everything's sticking everywhere. Everything's so dry. Okay, so now I'm going to use some old Olive Baker's twine, and I'm going to wrap. I'm going to just get a bunch of this undone here, and I'm going to wrap this around, and I'm going to tie it in a bow. Okay. I think it's easier to turn it sideways because this tail is always on the wrong side for me when I'm doing this, I feel like. Okay, so I'm tying my bow, and let's make it look pretty now. Get my tails coming down. I'm going to hold on to the kind of center so that it doesn't loosen as I'm doing that. All right, I need to pull that side a little bit more. Okay. There we go. What a cute little bow for a cute little baby card, right? Okay, I'm gonna snip that one off and that one off. Okay, we can get this stuff out of the way. Now I am gonna add some more fast fuse. Gonna run that kind of all along those there, and we are gonna add it. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys dimensions. Oh my gosh, I wonder if I think I can do it though. I can tell you. Hold up. All right, I'm gonna put this on. I can tell you all these. I'm going to put this on here, and I can tell you all of them because I know. Okay, so I haven't quite finished, but I'm going to tell you dimensions, and then we'll do the one last little step. Okay, so this card started with our card base our piece of cardstock that measured the 8.5 by 11. I cut it in half right here at 5.5, and then I scored it in half at 4.25. Then this piece is what I say just graduated in 1/4 of an inch. So if this measures 4.25 by 5.5, that piece that we embossed measures 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Now I know this piece measures 3 by 4 inches because that way I can get, is it 12? Oh my goodness, I'm trying to do my math. Yeah, it had to be 12 pieces of this piece of paper out of one sheet of designer series paper. I could get 12 of these. So, because I needed to make like 21 for the swap, so that would have given me 24. So I had a couple extra. So that's a perfect, when you're cutting designer series paper, if you can ever do that, kind of cut like even number wise 3 by 4, because then it fits perfectly. You go 3, 6, 9, 12, and then on the bottom it'd be 4, 8, and then 12. So it just cuts really nicely. They don't have any waste either, which is very handy. Okay, then this piece, I can tell you, I'm just going to grab this one because that measures the same. So this, with our sentiment, measures 1 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay, good. So you got all the measurements on this too, so you can make your own card at home also. Okay, so my last little step or final bit is, so these are the Subtles enamel shapes, and oh, maybe I don't, I kind of have them all mixed up. I do, I have more. You really only get one sheet of each of these, but I have so many of these, they're kind of separated by color, kind of. Okay, and I'm gonna put a star on this one. I put that right on the little eye. You could do a dot, you could do the heart, you could do the star, whatever you like. So just pull that off and pop it on. It's already got the glue dot on the back, so it's all set. So there is our cute, sweet little baby card with some fun new product from the Occasions catalog. And don't forget, when this Occasions catalog goes live on, when is it? I think it's somewhere, it's going to tell me on January 3. Yep. So when the Occasions catalog goes live on January 3, the Celebration catalog also goes live on January 3. And don't forget, Celebration is that promotion that Stampin' Up! Does every year, where when you spend $50, you get to pick a free item out of the Celebration catalog. And they've actually even put a couple of kind of stepped up. There's like a big stamp set and then a set of framelits where if you spend $100 you can pick those items, but they've got a bunch of other ones. When you spend $50 you get to pick one of those free items too. So lots of great choices. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so much fun playing with it's always fun to play with new product, and then when it's free it's even better, right? So thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. I hope you were inspired today. Make sure you check out my blog at gatheringinkspiration.com for lots of other tips and tricks and tutorials and videos and ideas. Ooh, before I forget to, make sure you hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel right here. So I'm trying to do about a video a week, so that way you'll never miss out on any of the videos. You'll be able to see what I've been up to in my stamp room lately. And then after January 3, if you want to buy any of the products that we use to make this card. Oh, and also, by the way, I will have all of the item codes and information, everything that we used on this project will be in the details on the YouTube video too, so you can check that out. You don't have to worry about any of that. And then if you want to shop and buy any of those things, just go to my Stampin' Up website at amysuzanne.stampinup.net. When you put at least a $50 order in and use the host code on my blog over on the right-hand side toolbar, you'll find that. I always send a thank you card to everybody, but if you spend at least $50, use that host code from my blog. I'm going to send you a fun free embellishment in the mail too with your thank you card. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.